I just had the craziest fucking reading with Aquarius. It was so intense. It was like all of a sudden, like at the end of the fucking video, I heard like a smashing in the kitchen, and you know what? Just go watch the video. Right at the end, it's like you'll be tripped out. It was like I'm the only one awake in the house, and I go out there and there's just fucking glass everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck? Like in my kitchen, and I was like, there's no way, there's no reason for this. Um, yeah, so I don't know. It was a trip. So I felt like really fucking cold. Like I feel like I mean in regards to what we were talking about on that Aquarius reading, I was just like, whoa, like the universe is like, just not that fucking tree, Aquarius. You know, it was intense. I love it. It was good. I don't know. I was like, I gotta pray about this. Anyway, so let's get on with your reading. Oh, the Sun card, Leo. All right, yeah. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Well, fuck. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Telling me that you're kind of getting over a heartbreak or like recovering from something very painful. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You might be struggling to focus at work or on something that you're supposed to be doing. All right. Like you have divine purpose here. And it's like with the Magician in reverse too, it's like you're just not doing it. You're focusing on other things. Also, with the Magician in reverse, I see you as somebody who doesn't want to keep secrets or like do anything malicious or manipulative. Like you don't want to manipulate your circumstances at all, which I think is very noble actually. It's kind of like just going with the flow, the ebb and flow of everything. Alright, so let's clarify all these. Three of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. Okay. Okay. So Three of Swords in reverse, it's like you're not heartbroken about this situation anymore, or you're like coming out of the hurt feelings. But with the Five of Swords, I still feel this like conflict energy. Like you're still very armed and guarded. Like you're very like, I don't know. It's that energy of like kind of trying to disarm too, you know, like this guy's like disarming the enemy while their back's turned and like running away with all their swords. So it's kind of like maybe this is, you know, a sense of trying to do that. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not really focusing on your divine purpose, not really putting in work in a certain aspect. It's followed up by the Two of Swords in reverse, saying that like you're not at peace with something. Then the Magician was clarified by the King of Swords in reverse, and Three of Cups, right? And it's almost like, okay, the King of Swords is somebody who gets shit done, okay? The King of Swords is somebody who's very, they always think of the most logical way through something. They're very guarded. They're very cutting. You know, like air signs are all represented by the swords. So I do see a lot of air in this. So you might have an air sign in your placement because, or you might be focusing heavily on an air sign. But yeah, and then with the Three of Cups, it's like, rather than putting in all this work, you'd rather just celebrate with your friends, right? You'd rather just have fun. Okay, so let's talk about this. I feel like there's complacency in you. Like when the divine calls you to do something, it's almost like you decide if you want to or not, right? You don't really let the divine call the shots in your life, which is kind of weird, because they do call the shots in your life, and they will determine your outcomes and your whatever. So take it as it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. That is all I am. But let's see. Okay. Alright. So what is the divine calling you to do? That's kind of what I want to know. Like what is the divine calling you to do? And why are you refusing? Six of Cups. Something in regards to kids. It might be like you might be a parent, or you might be called to mentoring. I almost feel that very strongly, like this mentor energy. Like I feel like you have like a very powerful way of like you have a powerful ability to help. But it's like, rather than do that, you'd rather be off celebrating and enjoying your life with your friends. And it's like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, what about your purpose here? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in another fucking karmic loop here, right? It's kind of like choosing purgatory over ascension. Yeah, I get this feeling that you're really called to mentor in some way. Okay. So what else does the universe want Leos to hear or know? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, right? And Seven of Wands is all about choosing a path, right? Choosing a direction, right? And it's followed up by the Sun card, the Leo card, right? And it's in the upright. And it's like, if you follow this direction, if you follow this guidance into your purpose, you're going to feel abundance and prosperity, and you're going to feel light and happy again, you know? I feel like you neglect yourself when you neglect your duties. Okay? Like, bottom line, you neglect yourself when you neglect your duties. And that's really what's being brought to my attention here, is that, like, it's kind of saying, like, you're going to feel miserable, you're going to feel conflicted, you're going to feel not at peace, because it's not what you're meant to be doing. You know, whatever it is that you're doing, it's not what you're meant to be doing. And if you want to find your peace, you got to find your purpose. You know. So let's see. What else do we got for you? Yeah, it's like when you, with this Ten of Wands, when you let this old cycle break and you like really dive into, like, I feel like there's kind of this energy of letting something off your chest too and like releasing the burden here. Like, I don't know, maybe therapy or something, but you know, I feel like there's some things that you need to talk about. And I feel like when you really do this, like you're gonna feel this wheel of fortune, where fortune starts to favor you because you're doing the steps, you're doing the things, right? And Nine of Pentacles, you know, you're gonna feel abundant. You know, it's like the seeds that you plant today. You know, the seeds that you plant in the spring will be your harvest in the fall. So it's like you want to plant good seeds. You want to make sure that what you're doing is beneficial, you know? I mean, hell, you could even make like a YouTube channel for kids where you sit there and talk to them about things or whatever, you know? However, you know, I feel like inside your soul you'll find your way. You'll find what it is that like calls you to it. Like you'll find a way to you'll find your way, you know, and it's just really being open to it, open to receiving your way. Um, and kind of getting out of your head, getting out of your feelings, getting out of your sense of living for yourself, and get into this sense of maybe helping somebody else to not have to grow up and feel like you feel, you know? Like you could be a big impact on the future. You can make a huge impact on the future because, you know, whomever you mentor could potentially be a president, a lawyer, a doctor, a scientist, you know, they could be a janitor, who fucking knows? But whatever it is, you're saving the world for somebody here when you do that. I don't know, maybe become a social worker or something. You know, like there's a lot of different options here where you could be really great for somebody who really needs somebody like you to help them. But I really feel like you're called to that. Like all your suffering, everything you've endured, you did that for a reason, you know? And with that reason, you take your purpose and you use it. You know, you take your pain and you turn that into purpose. You know, you turn it into purpose. You realize that all that you've endured was for a reason, so that you could help somebody else who may be going through that, or, you know, you could save somebody. You know, save. I mean, honestly, you save the world one person at a time. You know. I don't know, reach out to the Boys and Girls Club or something. I think I actually had a conversation with a Leo about this. That's kind of funny. So if you're watching, I think this is your sign. Okay. Yeah, I feel that it's like there's a lot of hope and abundance and happiness on the other side of that, you know? It's like you're only miserable because you're not living up to your purpose. Yeah, with the Justice card here, it's like showing like this will restore the balance in your life. You know, this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. And also, like, this could be like a new job. This could be, you know, but whatever it is, it's like the divine is offering you a new path, a new beginning here. That's God's hand, you know, offering this. So it's kind of like, I feel like this is a gift to restore you in a lot of ways. The Emperor in reverse tells me that, like, Maybe you're not feeling super confident. Let this restore you. You may be feeling like having doubt or fear or not knowing how to get started. And it's like, here's where faith comes in. Here's where understanding that doors are opening up for you. You just need to take them when they open. I'm a huge door walker. I don't know. I like, if I see a door open, a door of opportunity, I'm the first one fucking through the door. Because I've learned my lesson with staying in situations that just don't serve me. It sucks and it kills you. It erodes your soul. So it's like, yeah. Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like sometimes you feel like you have no direction or no other option. But you really do. You just need to be open to it. You need to realize that not everything is going to show up the way that you want it to. It's not going to turn out the way that you think it should always, but like, it's always in your favor, right? It's always to get you to your best position in life, your highest potential. And so, really reach for your highest potential. Alright, yeah, so like with the Four of Pentacles, I see you building a really solid foundation in regards to money. I really feel the job front being changed here. I really feel you being called to another position in life. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, I feel you getting a solid foundation and really having abundance and not feeling lack at all, right? Okay. King of Cups, yeah, I see you really reaching your fullest potential here. I see you really diving into your emotional maturity, feeling love, like embodying love in a whole new way. I get this sense that you are, the beginning that you want is not the beginning that you're getting. Okay, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's not the beginning you want. It's the beginning you need. It's something that you did not know you really were called to until you get it. And then when you get it, you're gonna be like, oh, this all fucking makes sense. Okay, cool. So I get the sense that like you're being called to a new beginning, and this is gonna make you feel abundant, and you're really going to feel that leadership role, right? That the King of Cups, he's a very fair leader. He's a very caring and nurturing leader. He understands like emotional complexity and things like that. And I feel like that's really your calling, is to dive into something that really feeds that. Because I mean, I'm sure you've heard the term Lionheart, right? Like, oh, and that's kind of where I'm at with this. It's like, you've got a Lionheart, man. And that makes you impeccable with children. If you think about it, in the lion, in the realm of lions, we've got the lionesses, and they go out hunting, gathering, and then they come back and they're with their family. They take care of the kids. They're, you know, doing their thing. Then the male lion, they're always with the kids. They're always, you know, they're always doing the things. They're always protecting their pride. Well, I think the females do more protecting than the males, but you know, whatever. We all know that the female lionesses are kind of the breadwinners, you know. So it's like I get this sense that like your calling is to really, really dive deep into that lion heart of yours. Really understand it, the complexity of it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I feel like this is a really cool reading. I've never read like a reading like this that really called somebody to mentorship, but I feel like it is the sign that you need. This is the reading you need to really tap into that. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Namaste. I love you all, and I will catch you on the next one.